Hello, I'm Landis, and welcome back to 60 Parsecs. Okay, so enough of you are interested. We've come back for a second go, and we're going to start off exactly where we left off. Everything's set up, but as we couldn't use the full face mask, what I'm going to do is recycle it now. Give us 20 more energy. So I'm not sure what we're going to use on, but we got that done. So Dee Dee's going exploring, got our mask being recycled, and we're giving some soup to Emmett. End the day. Day 16. Hello world. Great success, Captain. Communicator attached to the communications console works like a charm. I won't judge the aesthetics, since we can finally receive and answer transmissions. Now all we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us. Eventually. You could tell Emmett was amazed by what we have achieved today. He almost smiled. There is hope, Captain. Dee Dee set off for a shanty-looking settlement to the south. I am keen to see what she discovers on this outing. Emmett appears to still be hurt. Emmett says he is glad to have you as his captain. Nice. He's loyal now. We're hungry and we're out of soup. Okay, let's... 3 days. Need soup first. Sir, a sound just came from nearby. It appears to be a cockroach the size of a school bus. Scratch that. It's a dead cockroach. A figure is sitting on top of it, out of breath with a spear in hand. It sees us approaching. Masked alien is rubbing his stomach and gesturing our way. I think it wants food. Do you want to offer it some? I'll see if I can translate its mumblings. Okay, so I'm not eating because it's a little alien that killed a cockroach. There you go, buddy. Have some soup. Can I build another? I can. Should have probably sent her out to get minerals. Okay. So that'd be second day. Hopefully she'll come back with a sock puppet. And whatever that is. Day 17. The strange little cockroach killer appreciated the soup you gave it. It then threw a spare spear your way, lightly, and spent several hours training you in the way of roach slaying. You feel nimbler than before. After it left, I managed to translate some of what it said to us. I'm a rad roach hunter. As in, I'm a radical guy who hunts roaches. Do you have any food? An earnest chap, apparently. You made the correct choice, sir. Okay. And we got our soup back, so I can eat now. Tasty. Crafting. Only one item to recycle. We're running out of items fast. I can't make anything. Oh, let's make soup since Emmett's going to be hungry soon. No mission. Now we need the cow thing. Something seems to be troubling you, Captain. I've registered you keep staring outside the window. Into the endless void. Why? Did you lose something? I see. You are remembering Earth. I admit it was nice. Before the nuclear barbecue, that is. I can switch off for a second, Captain. Do you wish to have a moment to yourself? No. Because I don't have a funny cow thing. Next day. Hopefully, we get Dee Dee back. Day 18. That's right, Captain. Keep your emotions in check and develop unhealthy coping mechanisms. That should keep you in standing. Why sulk by yourself when you can share all the grim topics with your crewmate? Isn't complaining one of the human pastimes of you humans? Look at you, Captain. You're as healthy as a horse. Woohoo. He's hurt, but he's okay. Huh? Am I still hungry? Dirty girl. Right. Well, we ain't recycling the duct tape. Wait, shit we can do there. Sir, are those tremors? Something's burrowing up from underneath us. Rather than some kind of giant sandworm, a periscope-like object is poking up from the gritty earth. It appears to be extending little prongs in various directions. Attempt to yank the strange tuba? Oh, this could end badly. Fuck it. What could go wrong? Where the hell is Dee Dee? Day 19. You grabbed the periscope-like thing that popped up near the shuttle and gave it a good tug. It resisted, so you tugged again. Then you heard squeaks of an alien panic emanating from below the earth. It obviously couldn't find what it was looking for, because it simply withdrew in an eerie fashion back into the ground. Okay, where's Dee Dee? Unless it takes 3 days there, 3 days back. Sir, something is seeping into the shuttle. It looks like a trickle of iron filings. Could it be nanomachines? Outside the shuttle, a track of bright, vital flowers and clean soil lead away into the distance. The nanomachines are pouring in and pooling on the floor, sliding in various directions. This is a high-risk situation, Captain. Shall I continue letting them in? Ah, fuck it. Day 20. What the fuck? The flood of nanomachines entering the cabin was becoming a torrent, pooling around an empty seat. You decided to wait and see what they'd do. It began pulsing up into a huge shimmering mound and began taking the shape of a human. After a few moments they began sloughing away, and in their place was a new crewmate, Baby Bronco. While we're all a little suspicious of the nano-cloned human, they seem entirely cogent and are willing to help. Another pair of hands, but another mouth to feed. Dee Dee came back, Captain. The town to the south turned out to be a settlement built around an unexploded warhead. Law in the settlement is played fast and loose. Dee Dee came back with a bloody nose, ravenous and pretty shook up. She said the would-be lawmen in Warhead Town gave her a bit of a bother. The bruises do the talking. The greasy river that runs through Warhead Town sweats oil, and to Dee Dee's delight, chemicals good for crafting. She gathered a slew of the least gross stuff. Nice. At one point, Dee Dee encountered a hag-like phobian with streaky hair growing out of its headpiece. It muttered in a wormy native tongue and shoved an artifact into Dee Dee's hands before retreating into the shadows. Dee Dee spotted a number of unusual undergarments hanging from a line. She didn't hesitate to grab a sock. A strange place, Warhead Town, but well worth visiting. Dee Dee's wanderlust has been quenched one way or another. Nice. Ooh, she's weak and hungry. He's hungry. I'm okay. Ronco's good. Okay. So we can finally craft. We can recycle a lot of shit. Craft. Soup. Actually, we need a lot of that to upgrade. Okay, new expedition. What's here? It's all that stuff still, but we don't need any of it. That's dangerous as balls. Seems alright. That said Bronco. Yep. You can take the armor. That's all you need. Shit, no mask. The shuttle is in danger, Captain. We are on the path of a vicious gale of nasty chemical composition, which is threatening to sabotage our air filters. They need to be protected, but I lost the remote control due to micro damage from the winds. They have to be closed manually. The toxic tornado is close enough that going out there without proper equipment would be suicide. No. Uh-oh. This does not bode well. Day 21. Ah! Not wanting to risk the crew's health is generally a good instinct, Captain, but this time around it might have been the wrong call. The toxic winds blew over the shuttle and got into our unsecured air filters. The chemical makeup of the winds is such that it could kill most human organisms immediately. The fact you're still standing is a feat in itself, Captain. I really hope it's not the rigor mortis setting in. Blink if you can hear me. Phew, what a relief. I thought you were a goner for a second there. Baby went for a stroll into the vast, strange northern forest. You remain very mentally stable. Ah, okay. So everybody's dead. Shit. Where's my soup? Did you even make one? I probably forgot to make one. Shit. Oh, fuck. This is not going well. A sweet old man looking like Charles Darwin is knocking at the airlock politely. If you let him in, he shakes your hand, then holds it with an iron grip, and won't let go. With technology, evolution stops. Soviet scientists want our species to stay strong, so they created me, the natural selection bot. He claims it's for your own good, which is what the dentist always says. And you didn't believe him either. You've let me in despite the warning signs. Now face your space predator, human. He does have a point, Captain. Oh, I can see why you want to postpone the discussion. Defend yourself. Shit, shit, shit. It looks like we're dead. Son of a bitch. Day 22. Nope, still alive. Plain wailing. A Darwinist predator droid held you in its grip. You cursed the weakness of your human body out loudly as you tried to wrestle free. The droid froze, offended. Human body is not weak. It is a wonder of evolution. In a zealous rage, the droid preached about evolution. You edged it closer to the airlock and then pushed it out mid-lecture. You're safe, but the droid's verdict inspired dark thoughts in your head. Are you fit for survival? Or are you the weak link? You're still hurt. Uh-oh. Soup. Three days. Okay. Captain, our communication equipment is detecting something. I don't think it's a transmission. I think it's a whale. Something is crying out for help nearby. Would you like to go and investigate? Yes. Always investigate a whale. Day 23. You went out to investigate the eerie crying sound on the stormy dystopian plains. You came back with a stumbling little alien. It seems a little weak, possibly injured, and as lonely as an emergency escape pod flying through the cosmos. You brought it in and propped it up in the corner. Yeah, we got a little buddy. You're still going. Oh, fuck. Sir, something has infected Baki, my backup AI module. Perhaps it's interference from somewhere on this planet. Frankly, Baki needs a reboot. He's overloading the fan system. Do something to jam it, or get ready to bzz. Hi, folks. Too warm in this tin can. And Baki's here to fix it. I'll become your biggest fan. Well, I ain't doing shit about that. Next day. Day 24. While trying to hold Baki's malfunctioning blade spin, you leapt up to pull the fan housing out, but struck the spindle instead. The blade wobbled and shattered, and shrapnel went everywhere. You dodged most of the spread, but one smaller shard nicked your arm. You lost some blood. I must keep a tighter leash on Baki in the future. He's more of a superficial intelligence. Yes, I probably should fix those wounds. But there's not much I can do about it, to be honest. Oh, finally. Sir, do you smell that? Fumes are coming from somewhere on board. Let me check. Yes, Captain. A combination of both radiation and flammable gas is seeping from a small hole on the shuttle floor. Must be some kind of leak below the craft. How should we deal with this hazard? Let's take a lighter to it. Next day. Day 25. Oh, still alive. When I said the gas seeping out the cabin boards was flammable, I meant it more as a warning. not encouragement. Putting a lighter to it wasn't smart, Captain, but it worked. Very lucky. The pop of the gas's tiny explosion seemed to seal up the leak below the shuttle. Curiously, the burning vapor smelled like good old Thanksgiving dinner. The memory left you extremely hungry. Baby has returned from his little jaunt to the eastern glade. He's limping a little, famished after the journey, and a bit freaked out. You get comfortable as he begins to tell his story. The glade's transparent buckling trees and pointy branches rendered Baby's journey a bit fraught. Most slices and pokes were rebuffed by the sturdy suit you gave him. He did suffer a number of scrapes and tears, however. From the bottom of the shimmering pond, he scooped a number of valuable materials. What an eerie but fruitful experience. In spite of the spookiness, Baby is safely back in the nest. Oh God. Mm-hmm. You seem okay. But we're screwed. Yep, do that one. Right, we can finally craft some stuff. Well, I need soup. And Baby needs to go on another adventure. I mean, there's only this one left. Let's give science. It's the last place to go. But probably want the gas mask. Well, we need more energy. No, we can't send him. Okay. Sir, crewmate Bronco has pointed out another one of those pillbox-like bunkers that litter this planet nearby. This one's top has been blown open, as if something detonated inside. You poke your head in to find a giant empty storeroom. It'd be easy to get lost in here. Test your mental mapping skills, or try to climb a particularly tall unit for a vantage point. Let's try agility. Oh yeah. Okay, we are using the medical kit. Next day. Day 26. You strolled into the nearby alien storage facility and began clambering on one of the 20-foot shelving units for a vantage point. Around 10 feet up, however, you became paralyzed with acrophobia. It took an hour for you to talk yourself down. Oh, that was kind of useless. Dead. Well, we're starving, so we're eating. Craft. Gas mask. And then send Baby out, I think. Yeah, 'cause he's just hungry. Can I give you the sock? Can't give you the sock. Then we lose the sock. Yeah, take the sock. Because hopefully you'll come back with another one. Actually, better idea. Send you there. Right. And take the ammo. You cycle you. Wait. Get rid of the sock. He gives me minerals back. So what does he cost to make? Can't check. But let's recycle the cow statue and get ourselves some science. The little alien we collected from the planet's ruined plains appears to be very unwell. You could treat this lost alien in a few ways. How would you like to help it, Captain? Duct tape. Okay. Let's go. Day 27. After studying the little weak alien a bit more, we decided to help it out. We grabbed the duct tape roller and went to work on a tear in its protective suit. The creature studied the shining, wondrous material on its arm. It looked at you in awe. If only Astro Citizen HQ could know how effectively you were spreading awareness of human power and advancement across the galaxy, sir. Baby felt more secrets were buried in the sinister manufacturing facility and went to explore its sinister workshops. Oh, we're hungry again. Well, we now have the ability to make soup again. Go make soup. The planet's crust appears to have undergone a multitude of drastic traumas, because over a hill nearby you find a broad chasm running to the world's core, a toothy rift in the tectonic crust. Most interestingly, on the near side of the chasm is a half an angular alien bunker. Its counterpart mostly on the far side and in ruins, but a capable runs between the two, linking up to a small, safe-like object on the far side. Do you wish to tightrope over to the container, or attempt to pull it over to you? That one. Cool, so we're making soup. Day 28. You certainly misjudged the weight of the safe across the chasm, sir. You couldn't sustain the weight and were pulled over the edge when it fell in. After several hours you emerged from the chasm climbing arm over arm, muttering about soup and the fridge being empty. Are you okay, Captain? Oh, better eat something fast. Huh? Have some soup. Now this is not going according to plan. Recycle the sock. Yeah, I'm not doing very well with these skill checks. Oh no, Captain. One of the storage lockers is jammed and cannot be opened. It gets worse. It's my favourite locker. We will lose access to some of our supplies if we do nothing. Also, I will be sad. You need to act, Captain. Will you use your brains or bronze to deal with the problem? I don't think it matters, we always get it wrong. Okay, let's make it show. Day 29. I am saddened to report that you weren't able to unjam the locker. I'm very disappointed. I had a lot of very creative ideas, but none of them worked. Creative is a synonym for dumb, if my Theosaurus subsystem is not mistaken. The fact remains, though, that we have lost access to the locker. Maybe it's a good thing that there's barely anything there. Not a big loss. Still, you should probably find some food unless you want to risk starving, Captain. I'm working on it. Craft. Don't craft the artifact. Actually, we might be fast enough to do it. Oh shit. Warning. Warning. We have a breach. The ship is about to be contaminated. I'm engaging all the emergency protocols available, but my efforts appear to be useless. This contamination cannot be avoided. You have to protect yourself, Captain, before it's too late. Yeah, alright. I'm protected. Day 30. Haven't you heard, Captain? The ship's got contaminated, so please explain to me in a way that a humble AI like myself could understand. Why would you not protect yourself? The fever, the coughing, and all the other symptoms I can confidently identify as icky are the result of this unfortunate crisis. The good news is, they should be over soon. Crafting completed. Taking the piss now. Oh my god, you're just trying to kill me. We are receiving a signal, sir. It sounds like a gloopy-loose version of Morse code. The signal is fading. Captain, do you want to quickly respond with the communicator, or use the handbook to try and decode the signal? Let's do nothing, because we don't have a choice. Oh fuck. Terrified of interacting with any potentially freaky aliens, you asked me to shut off the sound of Morse-like signal we were receiving. You're just as bad as the phobic natives of the planet, Captain. After a couple of hours, the transmission stopped. I wish these aliens would stop morsing around. Haha, see what you did there. Baby came back, Captain. The town to the south turned out to be a settlement built... Alright, we've done all of this. Baby found the warheads downriver run off had been mostly drained of chemicals. Mostly. And he didn't bring back anything. Shit. He's gone insane. I don't have anything to fix that. Oh, fuck it. I can't send anybody because they're all crazy or dead. Ah, this is not going well. Make me soup. There is nothing to report, Captain. I suggest you, Captain, would mind covering your mouth when you yawn. I thought you got a good night's sleep. Wait, could this be boredom? Yes, I've heard that you humans need excitement in their lives to function properly. How curious. Captain, you're sitting in a state-of-the-art space shuttle drifting through the deep cosmos, full of wonder and mystery. Can you at least pretend you're having a good time? Nope. I'm not having a good time because you're giving me stupid skill checks I can't fix. Day 32. Yesterday started pretty slow and boring, and it stayed this way. I'm not programmed for your entertainment, Captain, so don't count on me to keep you occupied. If they wanted you to have fun in the shuttle, they would have installed the CLOWN computerized assistant instead. You don't look well, sir. Baby is still insane. Right, I realise you're fucked. But there ain't much I can do about it. You ain't taking shit either, just go out there. Drawing. Yeah, eat. It's probably a good idea, isn't it? Probably make some more soup. Our water recycler is overheating. The overheating itself isn't the problem. The system has safeguards. The problem is, we store our minerals under the water recycler. I'm worried that any minerals there, even leftover traces, could melt or boil if exposed to too much heat. That could be hazardous. A manual reset could work, but it'll be tough. Yes, fuck it, let's go. What could possibly go wrong? Day 33. You opted to manually reset the overheating water recycler. The job was harder than you expected. The Astro System Patent Water Recycler Guide specifically warns against not releasing any steam jets during such repairs. The steam jets that you let loose vaporize some of the exposed minerals stored next to the recycler. You're lucky they didn't vaporize you too. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm really running out of stuff we can do. Oh, yeah, we got that. Oh, yeah. When did I have 3 intellect? Captain, our systems are working below their optimal levels. I was able to determine that our wiring might be at fault. I suggest you take a look under the proverbial hood and fix the wires before a malfunction occurs. The wires are stuffed in a dark corner, tangled and dusty. You might have to figure out how to fix this by yourself. And trust your instincts. Not that I have a choice. Yeah, doesn't feel like I have a choice much of the time either. If you enjoyed this episode, then tickle the like button, perhaps subscribe and check out the rest of the channel. Why not join us on the Facebook, Twitter, Discord and Patreon. Links are in the description and running through the credits right now. I've been Landis, this has been 60 Parsecs. Thank you very much and see you soon.